So, OUR, how did that come about? How did you go from, that's such a big shift.
Yeah, well, it is. So
Just for clarity, too, OUR's Operation Underground Railroad, right?
Right.
That's what we're talking about?
right.
Yeah, so everybody, quit jerking off, go watch Operation Toussaint. You'll understand what we're talking about.
So actually, my first introduction to Operation Underground Railroad was through a friend. Jim Caviezel was playing Tim Ballard in a movie, and he invited me down to Columbia while they were filming. And Jim was sending me a bunch of videos. Like, hey, I'm playing this guy. He's like a real superhero. And I started watching the video. I was like, this guy's insane. Showing my wife, and my wife like became a OUR fan. Yeah, and then I was working for a different company, and it was Brad, who actually, we just went out to lunch. He's like, hey, you should come down, and we're having this event, and we're going to go do a bunch of shoot housing, and some fun events, and there's this concert, and we're doing a bunch of cool stuff for a few days. And I was like, hey, that's awesome. Let's go. So then Brad and I went, I came down, and I met and interviewed Tim and a bunch of people, and this is the honest truth, man. Brad was driving me to the airport, and I had this crazy pull in my body. It's the only time I've ever felt this. I call it a magnetic pull, but I don't know what it was. It was this weird thing. And I went home to my wife and said, these people are amazing. And I literally said, I've met so many amazing people in my life. I really, truly have. But I've never met so many, all of them. They're so amazing. Like, all of them are amazing. And I was like, I don't know what's going on, but I almost feel like I need to go work for them. And she was like, well, let's talk about it. We did. We decided, no, we're not going to move. We have like our awesome place that we've
Moved from where? Where were you at?
North Idaho. And so we left it. We let it go. And then Brad came out, and we met with the owner of the company that I worked for, and the founder, and some other executives, because we were helping out a little bit with OUR. And so we were just hanging out, and then we were just in the parking lot hanging out. I said, hey, if there's anything that I can do or my wife can do outside of this company, like, let me know. Like, I'm in. Like, let me know. And I don't remember if he actually used this line, but if you're going to open the door, I'm going to kick it in, because how can we make this work? Like, what can we do? Like, can we do? I think there was first like a contract, like, hey, do you want to come on as a contractor or this and that? And I was thinking about it, not really sure. And I remember I do remember this. This is life-changing for me. And I remember walking away, going to my car, Brad going to his, and I just stopped her and I was like, hey, Brad, what about a full-time offer? And then he said, okay, we'll reconnect. And it was not long, we met for lunch, and he said, what if we made it all work? And then I said, all right, I'll go home. But kids went to bed, and sat out by the fire with the fire pit out in front. I was talking to my wife and said, hey, they made an offer. And she's, first things out of her mouth, first words, no brainer. And that was it for me. And I put it this way: I've made millions of dollars for people in my life. I get to make millions of dollars to save kids from hell now. Yeah. And it's the most rewarding thing I've ever done in my life. Every single day, I was telling Joel some of this yesterday. Like, I know, not every day at the end of the day, but sometimes. But at the end of my life, there's not a doubt I did something for somebody else to make their life better. No doubt.
A lot of people.
Yeah. And that, for me, is a piece of it. And then when you actually see those people and you meet them and you see what's going on in the world and that you get to be a part of the good, it's fighting evil. It's the greatest thing I've ever done. It's not even a job.